Hey everybody, Jayborino here. Welcome back. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. Let's go. It's the expansion pack Firestorm. We're starting Mission 7. There are 9 missions per campaign in Firestorm. Like half as long as the base game.
We
a little
have
bit more.
lost contact with the GDI base in this region. It is theorized that Cabal is to blame. GDI base is located due east of your position. Proceed with caution.
Commander. Okay, so let's check the briefing. We've lost communication with our base outside of Trondheim. Scout the area and determine the cause of the interruption. We have no tactical data on Cabal's forces in this area, and we need information. Warn the local civilians of the Cabal threat. Establish a base and destroy Cabal's forces. I kind of like the idea here of there being less of a mission statement, right? There's less intel, and it's sort of like, you gotta figure out what's going on yourself.
You got it.
So this is Commander? Is this literally
Yes, sir.
us?
Moving out.
I don't know.
This must be the base. Uh-oh. All is taking prisoners? This can't be.
I can't control anything right now. Get in.
Those poor bastards. Cabal has started harvesting people for cyborgs. I must get back and warn the citizens of Trondheim.
Okay. Where is Trondheim? This is Trondheim. The bridge we came over was broken, though. We have to find a different way to go. I still can't control
There are
anything.
several civilian villages in the area. Inform them
Yes, sir.
of Cabal's intent.
Moving out.
Okay, so if this is going to turn into a macro mission, we can use this as an opportunity to scout a bunch. It seems like eventually we're going to want to come over here. We can capture this area. Well, not capture it. It's literally our buildings, but if we can get probably infantry over here, like disc throwers, we can kill the tick tanks and whatever these things are called pretty quickly. And, by the way, it's holiday time again. Christmas time, and then I'm taking a vacation soon after, so,
Loud and clear.
you know, if y'all are leaving me tips and tricks, I am not seeing them in time, unfortunately, but I still appreciate it. People, still giving me information after the fact. I still am reading the comments on my phone when I'm traveling.
Loud and clear.
Okay, well, we don't want to go this way. Those are cyborg commandos,
Yes,
it
sir.
looks like.
You got it.
All forces converge.
Loud and clear.
I obey.
You got it.
Okay, they're leaving. Again, I saw the pings. There's like one here, one further down. It was kind of like a triangle of them.
Infantry report.
And I think this is supposed to kind of indicate to us which direction we want to go.
Loud and clear.
So this looks like a natural place to set up our base
Waiting
eventually.
orders. You got it.
Alternatively, here's our MCV, but I can't control it. It's just sitting there. So we have to get back to that area, it seems like. This looks destructible,
Yes, sir.
but this guy can't shoot? He has a gun, but like even hitting control, there's no like force attack or anything like that, interestingly enough. This also looks destructible.
You got it. Moving out.
Maybe we want to go...
Loud and clear.
Oh, here we go.
Got it.
We found something. I was going to say it might have been up here, but I'm not sure.
Yes, sir.
This, I'm going to guess, is a Tiberium field, because this base was up here, but I don't know.
Awaiting order. Loud and clear. Arm yourselves. Cabal is conscripting humans into his cyborg army. Thanks for the warning. Here's a reward for your help. Sir, you got it.
Okay.
Village successfully warned.
You got it.
Okay, so these are money crates. I see, because they're not always medical crates.
2 more small civilian outposts must be warned.
You got it.
And again, I can use this as an opportunity to scout around. So this guy, again, is totally defenseless. Oh, hello.
Sir. Sir.
So we only get
Yes,
some
sir.
of these. Oh, rocket lords, that's what I'm talking about.
Moving out.
So the next one was over to the left, and then there's one down kind of in the middle of the map, too. So we just have to figure out the best way to go
Infantry reporting. Loud and
without
clear.
getting
You
killed.
got
See,
it.
this one might be a healing crate just because it's kind of sitting out. I don't know. I guess it's worth picking up now. Yeah, it is money. Okay, cool.
Moving out.
So the ice here, I think, might only break if you have a certain number of units on it, or you put mechanical units on it, and that's what I'm really not sure on. It looks like we might not actually be able to cross it, but we can try,
Infantry reporting.
which implies...
I'm on it.
I guess let's destroy these.
Waiting orders.
This is dangerous.
Moving out. Awaiting order.
Okay, and
Loud
then this
clear.
one.
Infantry reporting.
So there is going to be a better way to get up here, I guess, to attack. Well, it doesn't really matter which way we go to attack this. I could look up here, too. There's really no reason I need to
Yes, sir. Moving out.
rush.
Awaiting orders.
This just looks like a faster way into this base. Not really sure. Yeah, this was Tiberium. That's what I expected. Okay, that's good enough. So let's bring these units down here. So now we have 4 guys. I can imagine they gave us these for a reason, but I'm not sure what it is yet. We're going to have to kill some stuff because the commander's gun is jammed or something.
Moving out.
Well, we can use them to destroy
Loud and clear.
destroy ramps and stuff, so there's that.
Got it.
Hello?
Loud and clear. Got it.
Wonder if we could have squeezed through this area and avoided this thing entirely.
Infantry reporting.
Is it leaving? It's kind of like right exactly in the area where we need to walk. I don't see any other way to go because we can't cross this because there's gaps in the ice. That's broken. Yeah, I think this is literally the only way to go.
Sir, loud and clear.
Right, and then it's... And then... Can it even attack infantry in the first place? Let's hotkey the main guy. It may only be able to web them.
Ready for action.
So what I can do is distract this guy with my existing infantry, and then just run with the commander by it.
Got it.
That obviously we don't want to go by the obelisk.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this isn't annoying at all.
Sir. Ready for action.
I'm trying,
Infantry
but there's not much I can do here, unfortunately. I think as long as we're not perpetually webbed, we'll be able to kill this thing eventually. But anyway, let's just run by it with the commander. Oh yeah, we got it. As long as it doesn't web us again. I wonder if that web is a... Come on, there we go. I wonder if the web is kind of like the EMP tank. You have to move it in and then click the deploy button, and then it'll web everything around it in an area. I assume it's kind of similar to that. These poor guys still webbed. All right, let's go. I think this might be the other town. I remember it was kind of down in this area.
Loud and clear.
We got to be careful, though.
Loud and clear.
Okay, looks good.
Moving out.
Attention, mutants. Cabal is currently harvesting biological components for his cyborg. Arm yourself.
Arm yourselves.
Understood, Blunt. Take this harvester for your troubles.
Huh.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Well, I won't say no to a free harvester. That I mean, this is obviously going to morph
One
into
final village must be warned.
this is going to morph into nice. Get some mutants too.
Yes, sir.
Into some sort of macro mission. This down here we can't do anything about because of the obelisks.
Sir, yes,
But
sir.
that looks pretty lightly defended.
What the?
Okay.
Cabal is one sick bastard.
Oh, so these are the prisoners from this base, I presume. So yeah, this isn't super well defended. I think it would be actually easier to take it out with infantry because of the spider things.
Yes, sir.
Granted, they can get completely locked down. But let's avoid this. The last one was up here, and then we got to get up to the MCV. I don't think I want to go too far out of my way to do anything else. So there's a Cabal base all down here.
Sir, you got it.
Let's just skirt this. Unless this was the area that we're supposed to be rescuing. But I don't think there's any way we could kill this amount of stuff, even though we got some mutants and such.
Infantry reporting.
I also saw this, but we can't get to it from here, because there's no pathway to get through here to the pickup.
Yes, sir. No
So we'll have to
problem.
figure out a way around.
No problem.
If we want the extra money, which I don't really need to concern myself with right now. Where's that harvester? Get on up here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
No
orders.
problem.
These little ice sections are odd. So let's be careful with the harvester.
Infantry reporting.
Yes, immediately.
Unit ready.
All right, harvester, just make sure you're
On my way.
avoiding this stuff. You know, he'll make it
Of course.
eventually. This looks like it. Hello, sir.
Be warned, Cabal intends to turn you all into cyborgs. Moving out.
I'm ready. Of course.
All right, so now we're on the other side of the bridge.
Women and children to the shelter. Thanks for the warning. Here, take these. Yes, sir.
All villages
Ooh.
successfully warned.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear.
That's a good amount of units, too. Alright, so let's get the harvester up here. Nothing
City of
seems to be...
Trondheim must be warned.
So that's what's pinging us. Yeah, so that's the city.
Ready for action.
So I guess let's get up here,
Moving out. Moving out. Loud and
cross the bridge, get the harvester over here. We know that... I know that there was Tiberium over here because we saw it when we were flying in, but then we lost vision.
Immediately.
So we might want to just set our base up in this area first. And then we can eventually move over to the right to take that base as well. Because a lot of this has pavement already, so it should be pretty well defensible from underground attacks.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So, Commander,
Yes, sir.
I don't even know where he is in here.
Awaiting order.
The units are small and not very visually distinct, so...
Awaiting order.
People of Trondheim, you must evacuate the city immediately. Cabal is actively capturing civilians to turn them into cyborgs.
Alright.
Yes, yes. I will see to it that everyone is evacuated. Please take this MCV, and may luck be with you.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, I can control it now. Let's just deploy it here.
New construction option.
No!
Base under attack.
Those motherfuckers. You know what I could do, actually?
Been marked for termination.
Is make disc throwers in this base.
Low power. Unit ready.
And a couple titans, and see if maybe we can...
You make this easy, flashback.
Flashback. Alright, so I need some more power plants. I'd just like to keep these buildings down here. You know what? Cancel this stuff. Let's just focus on...
Infantry reporting.
Okay, we got reinforcements here. You guys come on over here. Let's just build our base in this general vicinity, right? So, we do have a barracks, but it's over in the other area. We can retake this eventually, but right now, it's not really my top priority. I could make a harvester down here,
Building.
because it's not getting attacked. This harvester, we're going to need refineries, and so let's focus on defense as we've been doing, so we can get refineries up here and further over.
Awaiting order.
I guess these are civilians, so I shouldn't destroy their trucks, but maybe they'd have stuff inside of them that would be useful.
Yes, sir.
So let's wait for this refinery. And then I'm going to make one harvester down here as well. And again, I think, honestly, infantry would work, though these things can net seemingly an unlimited amount of infantry. So that's a challenge.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
What?
Approaching.
So that would have destroyed those ramps in any case. Okay, so I think we want to defend this area.
Insufficient funds.
I think we want to defend this area while we... Have anything on hold? No, it's just this. I just didn't have quite enough. We have multiple areas to defend. I could destroy... I mean, these guys will give me advance warning. I have pretty much full view on where Cabal would come from, except for when he burrows underneath to get to us. So what I should probably do...
Awaiting orders.
Do you have any that aren't
Yes, sir.
veteran seed? Yeah, so let's, like, move over here and, like, look all around this base, and then we're going to want to pavement this entire area, and we're going to repair this bridge. That'll give us a direct path over here. I could actually destroy this bridge as well. A couple different options on how to do stuff. And then we're going to leapfrog our way over to the left. So you all move, and then I already have the other harvester, which is very nice as well. This guy's just in the way. So let's set that up. And then you also... And then I'm going to get another one. Or rather... I should start leapfrogging to the right.
Yes, sir.
They're not... You know what?
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
You guys stay here. That's fine. Is this an engineer? What would I do with this? I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need more power plants up here. That's not where I wanted to put that. I wanted to start leapfrogging my way to the right. But that's okay.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Scout out down here. And I'll get a second harvester down here, or I could just make a second refinery over here as well. It's just eventually I imagine they're going to start trying to attack it. I could destroy this bridge and fix this one.
Yes, sir.
I think I'd rather fix... I guess it doesn't really matter which bridge I fix. We should just get these fixed now.
Bridge repaired.
Okay, so you guys kind of come over and sit in this area. Let's get one more engineer.
Set. Training.
And I think we just get another refinery down here. This is dangerous, though, because I don't know if this area is going to fall under attack or
Unit
not.
ready. Building.
We'll get one more power plant, then we can start turbining it, but I just want to be able to leapfrog my buildings just a little bit further to the right.
Construction complete.
Which is honestly not that much. Okay, let's start getting some titans, and then some more disc throwers, and we're going to try to push through the
Primary
stuff that's
building
here.
Set. Training.
Let's repair this stuff. And I want to focus on defending this area as well. So you coming over here, repair this bridge.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
And I think we want to come to the right and try to take out the weird spider droid things first.
Destroy Cabal's base and forces.
No shit.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
Okay, so let's go for this.
Good as
Ready.
done.
We get one more refinery and have it over to the right, and then I'm going to start, like I was mentioning, pavementing the crap out of all of this stuff.
Infantry reporting. Yes, sir.
I don't know if the commander has to survive, so I'm just going to keep him kind of like back. Oh, I had him selected.
Waiting orders. Infantry
There he is.
reporting.
I'm just going to
Got
put you back there.
Base under attack.
That web has just a huge range on it. Okay, and I have a radar somewhere? Or maybe I don't. Really? Is this what you're gonna do, dude? That is not the direction he needs to be going. It's fine if we lose that power plant. I was ready for it. Okay. Killed one of them.
I'm on
Let's
it.
go here. That's fine that we sold that. Let's just start getting these component towers kind of settled.
Waiting orders. I'm on
And
it.
we officially control the top half of the map. What I'm lacking, though, is enough defense to feel safe. I will make a radar, because that actually might be stopping me from being able to level up more stuff.
Unit ready. No problem. Waiting on my way.
Yes, he lives.
Unit reporting.
I
You
almost
got
got this. Okay, good.
Waiting orders. Loud and
Get up there. And I'm going to focus on this area as my primary area. All right, so yeah, they're definitely gonna... they're going to be causing a ruckus with pavement-related things. So let's just pavement the crap out of pretty much this whole area.
Construction complete. Building.
Terminator protocols initiated. Proceeding with final sweep.
Building.
I'm not sure what he just said. Proceeding with, like, final solution or something?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have another engineer. Did I ever fix this? Yes, I did. Okay, they took care of that, so we're going to get some RPG turrets, and we're just going to keep going with pavement like crazy. Oh, okay, that is a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't know what I expected. Let's go ahead and move these units all the way over here.
Loud and you got it.
Construction complete.
Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. I'm on it.
And we'll get this pavement set up soon enough. Okay, so you get it set up there.
I'm taking heavy.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, all of you.
I'm ready.
I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire.
It could have been worse. We're about to lose a bunch to the remaining area here.
Unit
I'm taking heavy fire.
construction complete.
Why does it sometimes I can build the pavement, but sometimes I just can't? It's kind of irritating.
Building.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, so we're just going to need to get RPG turrets all over the place. And then just Titans, and then we'll rally them over here eventually. Reinforcements have arrived. We're good. We're fine. We just got to make sure that we get defenses set up now. Does Cabal have access to any sort of
Unit lost.
engineers? If so, then I don't have to worry about concrete as much. That'll still help for sure.
Loud and clear.
Building.
Huh.
Building.
Okay, I see artillery coming in. Okay, where are my turbines?
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Just turbine it up.
Complete. Building. Construction complete.
Let me get some jump jet infantry.
Construction complete.
Waiting order.
And I've got Titans that are going to slowly make their way over, and then we'll just make disc throwers. That's fine.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Okay, go for the artillery here.
Good as done.
I was going to say, it's deployed, but it's not really doing anything here. It's attacking buildings, which is good. And it's fragile, so we should be fine.
Good as done.
Honestly, having this stuff all spread out probably isn't for the best.
Base and forces.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Okay, you all just go ahead and spread out.
Unit ready. Unit reporting.
I'm going to send you guys over to this base. We want to keep making pavement.
Building.
Unit reporting.
Construction.
I think I want to just destroy the bridge, don't I? It's going to take a long time for these units to do that, unfortunately. See, again, sometimes I can put the pavement down, and sometimes it's very odd. Okay, so let's just get some more RPG turrets set up, and then we'll be good to go.
Loud and clear.
Construction.
SAM turrets could also be needed at some point. I have Titans, but they're really slow. I should just get another war factory and have it set up over here. In fact, I'm definitely going to do that.
Unit lost.
'Cause that's the biggest issue that I have right now.
Unit lost.
And I've got reinforcements that can push this back. I'm just not in a position to do it properly here.
Unit lost.
There's RPG tower.
Unit ready.
Stealth tanks as well. That should be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do another war factory, and then I'm gonna make sure that this stuff is rallying over here properly.
Unit reporting, sir. On my way.
This harvesting is doing really good for me. I'm just gonna move all this over. We're gonna get our second war factory. We're able to build units faster as well because we have the multiple stuff. Go service depot, maybe a tech center,
Sir, moving out.
and then we'll go from there. It is really tempting to just destroy this bridge.
Waiting orders.
Okay, and seems like there's plenty of options.
Construction complete.
Yeah, okay, so that reminds me. Mobile sensor array, and let's get some hover MLRSs just in case we have to worry about
Orders. Orders received.
anti-air. Let's get a service depot. And then I'll get some more RPG stuff. I can get another harvester down here as well. Well, that might be overkill. We could get an MCV and send them all the way down here. More harvesting potential there.
Unit ready.
Where did that unburrow? So there is a little spot there. It's really annoying, again, thinking that I've got it kind of under control. At the very least, maybe I could build a component tower there instead. Let's try that instead, if I can't build pavement.
Construction. Ready.
Vulcan cannon is cheap, so he's going to keep doing this. So let's just, again, I'll try to, like, move the pavement around, maybe based on where the center of the pavement is being placed. Yeah, see, they're unburrowing right there, but there's nowhere that I can build pavement to compensate for it.
Construction complete.
It's a little frustrating.
Building.
That limpet drone, I actually Googled it. You use them to basically scout, and they attach to enemy vehicles, and you get vision of them. So it's kind of like a parasite from StarCraft.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Is it because it's not close? No, it's close enough to my buildings.
Unit ready.
Again, there's nothing that can cover those. I don't know. Who knows, man?
Cancelled.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab. We're gonna run out of space, I think, soon as well.
Construction complete.
Okay, we're gonna need more power. So let's get another power plant, and then we'll do what we need to do there. So I'm just gonna go just start making those Titans as we typically do.
Construction complete.
You know how we do. Power turbines.
Construction complete.
Because I'm going to make a tech center next. I don't remember what that allows. Obviously, we're going to want juggernauts to get rid of obelisks.
Complete. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Okay, tech center.
Building.
Let's get a limpet drone. Let's cancel
On hold.
all but one and make it a limpet drone and just dump it outside of our base.
Sir, unit ready.
Really like you to be harvesting from over here instead, please. Yeah, and I think 2 is good enough for this particular
Unit
area. Okay,
Destroy
Unit
Cabal's
ready.
base and
Waiting order.
forces.
Moving out.
I heard
Unit
you.
reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay, Commander,
Unit
you're
ready.
fine where you're at. See, I'm trying to do what I need to do
Base under attack.
with these unburrowing pieces of garbage, but I mean, I realize there's Tiberium there, so that, you know, there's that.
Construction complete.
So the best I can do is just get a bunch of component towers in my base
Construction complete. Unit repaired.
to kill stuff as it unburrows. That's the best I can do. I mean, again, those 2 areas I understand, but like everywhere else, like back here, I don't know what to do about that. But with enough RPG upgrades, we should be fine. We're gonna have some hover MLRSs to handle Banshees. I don't even know if Cabal can have those,
Waiting
but we'll
orders.
find
Yes,
out.
unit reporting.
We'll get a
Unit reporting.
one mobile
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Where's my limpet thing?
Awaiting orders. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Beep boop borp. Alright, so let's put this somewhere where they're moving units, which honestly is not in many places. Maybe we can get it on their harvester. I'm gonna put it in the middle of the Tiberium thing. I'm gonna deploy it, and then we're going to, and then we're gonna hopefully piggyback on their harvester into their base. Okay, right here is good. Come on. Come on. My god. I guess right there is fine. Alright, there you go. So hopefully it gets run over properly. Alright, I've got a lot of defense in my base, so I feel pretty confident that we'll be good here. I'm making these juggernauts. What can we make now? Oh, disruptors. Well, I've already sort of committed to the Juggernaut Titan thing, so disruptors will kill stuff besides themselves. So,
Unit reporting.
Loud and clear.
we've already got a pretty solid group here. I think we do want some infantry. Not too much, but some infantry certainly doesn't hurt.
Training.
Just to kind of mix in here. It's cheap, and it fleshes out our composition, so
Yes, sir.
I'm really not opposed to that. And I should probably just make some Titans to leave in my base as well. So I could get even another war
Unit
factory.
ready.
Finally, this one is harvesting from the right place. You also harvest from over here. Thank you.
Unit ready.
This mission seems a lot easier,
Received. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
so far at least. And again, these infantrymen won't do a lot of damage to anything in particular, but I think it'll use the cooldown
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
from those things that shoot webs, and that way they're not shooting at my armor directly.
Loud and clear.
And I think it's gonna... Did that thing happen to catch on there?
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting.
Hello.
Construction complete.
The base has to be behind all this stuff. Here comes some of those idiots. That's fine. This one seems easier so far, by the way, compared to previous missions.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Okay, he got shot down by something. The whole base is cloaked again, obviously. That's probably money. I've got more money than I know what to do with in this. Ooh, Firestorm. I don't need that, but, you know. Just in case, I'm going to continue getting more hover MLRSs.
Unit ready.
And then I've got
Awaiting orders.
3, 4, 5 Juggernauts? I have
Awaiting orders.
5 Juggernauts,
Yes, sir.
which in theory is enough. We just got to make sure that we bring the mobile sensor array as well, which I have one in my base. I could just bring the one that exists with me and then replace it.
Sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Here, go get repaired.
Unit lost.
Something must have unburrowed here, right on top of us. Again, I can't make pavement. I understand what I have to do, but the game basically is telling me that that's not allowed. These Titans build pretty darn quick, and I really enjoy that. Okay, so let's see if we can get an RPG upgrade set up on this one before it goes down. This one is still primary, so we can just build some disc throwers, because again, they're cheap. Did that actually repair the entirety of the component tower? Because I think it did. That's pretty nice. This is an interesting mission, because again, you kind of can salvage part of the other base that's kind of sitting around here. I haven't seen Cabal have any air power, so I'm going to assume he just doesn't get it, but I really couldn't say. So maybe at the very least we just want some more Juggernauts so that we can out-damage the,
Sir?
so that we can simply out-damage anything that they're doing to repair stuff. Again, they're sending large groups of cyborgs, but that doesn't really concern me. It looks like we want to just attack straight over here. Alternatively, we can come all the way down here where we know there's a building, but we can't see it. This is interesting. So these aren't flame tanks, it looks like. Or maybe they are, and it's just graphically messed up. Yeah, like we have allies here, too. That's pretty neat. This poor RPG tower doesn't know what it's shooting at. Okay, so keep making Titans, because we need those specifically to sit in our base and defend us, as usual. Oops, just overwrote. That's the wrong thing.
Sir? Yes, sir. Sir?
Okay, so assuming that we can kill these guys without accidentally destroying the bridge, I'm going to then move down and start attacking the base right there. And I presume that this is their base. And with enough Titans, artillery doesn't really scare me like it did in the base game.
Infantry reporting.
Sir? Unit ready.
Okay, and yeah, this is a lot of Juggernauts. Definitely over-prepared, but that's okay. I'm playing this game like I played my first playthrough through StarCraft so many years ago, which is turtle in your base, make a big army, and only move out when you're ready. That's not how I play StarCraft anymore. That just goes to show, you know, people learn and play games differently as they figure stuff out.
Unit reporting. Orders received.
I'm going to set this up here just in case. We're just going to keep making Titans, and like, it doesn't hurt to make disc throwers and just rally them up. Again, just sort of flesh out our composition, right? I guess our limpet drone never really... Oh, it must have. I don't know. I'm going to deploy this. The limpet drone, I think, is supposed to detect in some fashion, but I'm not entirely sure how it's supposed to work. We might be able to free these people before we figure out where we want to go. I don't want to lose that, so I might even build another one.
Unit ready.
And I do have a lot of turrets, so I think what I'm going to do is just rally down here. Can we hit this, do you think? Okay, so that's unfortunate. Make sure you hit him. Everybody move on up.
Waiting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm on it.
This is why we don't really make infantry.
Sir?
I'm on it.
Move them in. We're going to get the Juggernauts set up here.
Unit reporting.
You all stay back, and then we've got the...
Sir?
That was a silly...
Waiting orders. Moving out.
That was a really silly attempt. So stop and then deploy.
Base attack.
We're just going to sit and wait. Again, this is like another one, like, I don't know what I expected moments. Again, I'm building a lot of Titans, but I got to get them up. How many of these did I queue up? Way too many. That's all right. So we just sit here and we let our Juggernauts kind of do their thing. We need a mobile sensor array set up here. Everybody go on guard. Right, stop. Nah, nope, that's not gonna work. Please, let me deploy. This is a mess. I'm playing this really, really poorly, I understand. I'm just trying to get this thing set up. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Yes,
please.
Unit
Please.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Jesus.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
Sir.
Boom, boom, boom.
Waiting. Yes, sir.
I just want to kill that one obelisk, and then we can move in and finish this up.
Subterranean.
On my way.
Subterranean.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Ready.
Did you know that there are subterranean units detected? Do you think I don't see you? I've got so much stuff in this base ready to go. We're just gonna make titans. Come on, buddies. You're better than that.
System failure.
Subterranean unit. Unit ready.
Sir.
Is that a commando?
Subterranean unit.
Unit ready.
Looks like no.
Unit ready.
I just want to kill this, that's all. Then we can move in with the titans, kill the artillery. We're all good to go.
On my way.
The artillery's still pretty strong, if that's not obvious.
Unit reporting. Sir.
My god.
Cloaked unit.
There we go. Okay, so
Unit
everybody move in and kill this.
waiting orders.
And then move up with this. And we'll be in.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Sir.
Pew!
Unit reporting.
Alright, kill this. It's really breaking this one area right here is obviously a major issue.
Ready.
Unit reporting.
Okay, I just want to destroy the obelisk once again. Looks like these people are able to get out. We can manage, finish destroying that later. Not really in a rush.
Engineering.
I have an engineer. I guess we'll bring him up and take something. If we can steal a barracks, then we can spiral out of control with stealing enemy bases.
Sir. Sir. Orders.
Okay, move on up.
Unit ready.
Let's deploy here and see if we can see any other cloaked buildings. And of course, yeah, so there's like a whole base here. Where's that engineer?
Sir.
Cloaked unit detected.
Unit ready. Orders received.
Here he is. Here, come and sit by the refinery and we'll take it next time that someone comes up here. I'm definitely intrigued by this faction. It's very interesting. Okay, now we're gonna just make more juggernauts. And this composition seems like it will basically carry us to the end
Unit ready.
of all, like basically this whole game as far as I can tell.
Cloaked unit detected.
Unit
Let's
reporting.
move up. Oh, did they rebuild this? They did.
Unit lost.
Sir.
Okay, let's move up.
Sir.
I mean, was this his base? It might stretch across the entire bottom of the map.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Unit ready.
cloaked
Yes, sir.
detected.
Unit reporting.
Alright, you guys hit the obelisk there.
Unit ready. Unit reporting.
You all move on up.
Waiting orders received. Unit reporting. Unit ready.
This is like its own little goofy outpost, honestly.
Cloaked unit detected. Unit ready.
Gum, gum, gum.
Unit reporting.
Alright, so I really couldn't say if I'm doing this right, but I think I'm doing pretty good here.
Cloaked unit detected.
Unit
Let's move up with the sensor array, because there's another thing that's cloaking here. I'm waiting for this harvester to come back, and I really prefer if these units didn't shoot at it. I could just undeploy them.
Unit reporting. On my way.
I think I've got enough juggernauts, wouldn't you say?
On my way. Waiting orders received.
It's probably going to be another obelisk here that I can't see. I mean, they reveal themselves when they shoot, so I have enough units at this point that I'm pretty sure I could just,
Yes, sir.
pretty sure that I could, just bomb to the finish
Unit reporting. Waiting orders.
with the amount of stuff that I have here.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. No problem. Waiting.
Hey, you guys move on up.
Waiting orders. No problem. Sir. Yes, sir.
Let's deploy again, please.
On my way. Unit reporting. Unit ready.
There we go.
Unit detected.
Waiting orders.
Let's take their MCV just for fun.
On my way.
And this seems like it's his main base.
Waiting
Let's keep these things far enough away that we can actually bombard stuff. How about that?
Destroy Cabal's base and forces.
Stop and then deploy?
Deploy here.
Yes, sir.
They don't try to find a better place to deploy. They just say no.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Received. Unit ready. Out. Waiting order out. Unit ready. Waiting order. On my way.
Unit lost.
Engineering.
All right, buddy. Take that.
Sir. No problem.
Just bomb on top of the obelisks.
Unit ready.
Bases have been fine. I think that pretty much confirms that this is their main avenue of attack.
Yes, sir.
What is this? Is that a refinery way down there? Seems like it, huh?
Unit reporting. No problem.
Okay, so they don't have any other cloaking.
Yes,
It seems
sir.
like, again, once you destroy enough of their stuff, they sell everything remaining, especially like fences and garbage like that. That's a big deal. Should have never stopped building units. This mission was way easier than the one before it, and the mission before this was way easier than Mission 4, in my opinion. But Mission 4 also required us to do a bunch of weird stuff in an odd order. Can I make rocket lords? Oh no, it's because I don't have a hand of nod.
On my way. Unit ready.
What am I still shooting at? Let's take this out. And I think we've won. I think he's got a base in the bottom, but it should be a lot easier to destroy.
Yes, sir. On my way. Unit ready.
Isn't this like this is their tech center? I think. Yeah,
Unit ready.
pretty fragile.
Training.
Unit reporting.
Oh, see, I was gonna steal this.
On my way.
It's fine. Just get down here.
On my way.
I have more money than I know what to do with, but it's just fun.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Tank here,
Yes, sir.
here. You can take
Engineering.
their silo. How about that?
Unit ready. You got it.
These guys just keep attacking harvesters. It's so silly. You all attack these. I think because I'm not on hard difficulty, I don't really have to worry about them sending air. Like, they have helipads, but we're never seeing any air units. So that's probably a major difference between this and hard difficulty. This took much longer than it needed to, that's for sure. But I had fun doing it.
Sir.
I'm not too concerned about time on in this game, that's for sure.
No problem.
If we finally just destroy these harvesters, then maybe they'll stop.
On my way. Yes, sir.
My juggernauts can actually attack something useful.
Waiting orders.
I just heard unit lost. There's some up here. Tiberium life form? What? Killed. Who knows? Doesn't matter.
Reporting. Waiting orders.
Okay, go here. I think that's their main base.
Unit lost.
On my way.
See, that minimum range doesn't seem that bad. I think it's more the isometric viewpoint can be misleading at times. I guess
Yes,
it's
sir.
they still have another large base, that's for sure.
Waiting orders. Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
And let's just keep making Titans, I guess.
Sir.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Unit ready.
Oh, there's just tick tanks sitting here, that's why.
On my way. Sir.
Unit lost.
You got it.
That's fine.
Unit reporting.
We'll destroy them eventually.
Sir.
Run! There go all our juggernauts. Okay, let's destroy this, because I think they've been turning these people into cyborgs this whole time, and that's what's been sort of attacking us.
Lost.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. No.
I haven't seen a cyborg
Yes, sir.
commando.
You got it.
Alright, you guys make your way over
sir.
here, and then we got units all down the side here. Could make another war factory that'll improve my queue time, but it will also allow me to build units a little bit closer to the front.
Unit ready.
Yeah, this guy should finally be able to kill this tick tank, so all of our reinforcements stop getting killed,
Sir.
because I'm a fool.
Sir. Waiting orders.
Not sure if we got to destroy all the watchtowers and all this extra stuff too, so we'll just do it.
Unit ready.
Sir. On my way.
Okay, cool. Let's bring these guys too, and I'm not sure what we're looking for. Oh, you know what? It's down to the right, isn't it?
Destroy Cabal's base and forces.
Unit ready. On my way.
I don't see much that's cloaked anymore, so that's a big plus. And I think this was his main base, so it's not like he's going to be
Primary building set.
following up with a lot of stuff anymore.
Unit reporting. Sir?
Okay, so let's cross this bridge, and we know that his base was in this area, but there were obelisks and such, we couldn't get to it. But we will be able to now.
Out.
What I will do is leave a couple behind just to finish up these watchtowers. Those tick tanks, I'm going to make titans and just sort of try to bomb through them. It's going to be tricky because there are 6 of them, or 4 of them rather, but still. Okay, destroy the gate. Again, I don't know if this is going to count, so I'm just being diligent. Even though we did see that they, it seemed like they do sell a bunch of their stuff when the time is right.
Unit ready.
Sir? Unit
So I'm
reporting.
going to deploy all of these, and then I got to wait for my... What are they even shooting at? Oh, there's a single tick tank here. Probably killing my own stuff to a bunch of splash damage here.
Waiting orders.
Moving out.
That's alright. Okay, so we got to get
Sir?
the mobile sensor array over here to be able to see the buildings, and then we'll be all good.
Unit ready. On my way.
Yes, sir. Good as.
At least make an effort to help. I understand why they're... It's just the game. I think we're reaching, like, peak tedium for this game. Right? I don't feel that these missions are particularly hard, but they are just long and tedious.
Waiting orders.
Unit reporting.
And I never felt at any point during this mission particularly threatened. Again, mission 4 was the only one where I did. Where I actually felt like, ooh, this might be tough.
Ready.
Okay,
Unit reporting.
deploy it up,
Unit
reporting.
detected.
and then let's just take out the...
Sir?
This would have been a good base to capture. This would have given us a better launching point, I think, for the other base.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
This artillery really wants to kill their harvesters, just constantly. I doubt they have an MCV in here. They're not even repairing anymore. Yeah, they're just selling. They know they lost. Alright, let's move on in.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Just gotta move this thing forward to ensure that we're getting the best vision of the whole base down here as
On
possible.
my way.
So right here?
Unit reporting.
Excellent.
Waiting order reporting.
Waiting
And
orders.
you all just deploy if you can.
Waiting orders.
So we're on a ramp.
No problem.
Get rid of the stealth generators, which honestly don't have that much HP, so that's a bonus.
Sir?
Cloak unit.
Sir? Unit orders. Yes, sir.
There we go. No more cloak.
got
Kill
it.
the weird spider things.
Silence.
Yes, sir.
Take this out. I have 13,000 resources.
Cloak
We are
unit
ready.
detected.
You got it.
Okay. They realize it's over. They have more cloaked stuff though, so there's another.
Unit reporting. Waiting orders.
There's a whole separate other
Orders received. Sir? Yes, sir.
cloaking thing.
Waiting.
Don't.
Unit lost.
Unit ready.
Did it kill my? No, it did. I was gonna say if that killed my sensor array, I'm gonna be furious.
Yes, sir. Unit ready. Sir?
Cloak unit.
All right, yeah. There's a whole base down here. I would have liked to try those limpets. I think I just did it wrong, but I'm not sure. Let's get another mobile sensor array, just in case we lose one of them. And this is also where I could speed the game up, but you know we're so close to being done. It's fine that we just sort of ride this to the end at this speed.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Cloak
Good as
unit
done.
detected.
There's the MCV. They did have another
Cloak unit
MCV.
detected. Unit ready.
Loud and clear.
Cloaked
I'm
unit
on it.
detected.
There you go. Interesting how they sort of just give up at a certain point.
Unit ready.
Cloaked unit detected.
Good as done.
We hit a critical mass a long time ago, and it was just steamroll to the finish.
Good as done.
Again, just major inconsistencies with how the enemy attacks work. I mean, this one was pretty incessant with the burrowing stuff, but that was about it.
Unit reporting.
Good as done.
All right, now's the time to sell your stuff. Don't make me kill all of this, dude.
I'm on it.
He's gonna make me kill all of it.
I'm on it.
It's alright, we got enough stuff. It's pretty quick. I also noticed the buildings don't spawn troopers anymore, but that's because he doesn't have
Unit ready. Unit ready.
any what are they even shooting at?
Sir?
He doesn't have any infantry besides cyborgs. Though if the building spawned cyborgs, that would be real bullshit, wouldn't it? Take this out. Are they constrained by money? I noticed sometimes they stop repairing and they start selling stuff. Maybe they just have like a threat recognition where they realize that they've lost. Really couldn't say.
Sir, on my way. Sir, yes, sir.
Is it really just going to be this harvester?
On my way. Waiting orders.
All right, so let's
Silence needed.
bump it up.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unless he's got something down here, but this is just ice.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Could be something cloaked.
Loud and
Might need to destroy these watchtowers still.
Unit moving out. On my way.
See, like, where is this trying to go?
Unit reporting.
We could follow it and see if it reveals another base. I think it's just lost. Yeah, I think it was just that harvester. Don't speak to me about 24%. Or 52 minutes. Jesus. Unnecessary. Again, it's the definition of tedium when a map takes 52 minutes, but at no point were you particularly threatened.
General Anton Slavik. He's Nod. He's a butcher. And at the moment, he's our partner. Cabal has turned on its masters. Nod soldiers are dying by Cabal's hands. And as sweet as the sound of dead Nod zealots might be, they're only being recycled to come back at us under Cabal's command. Eva, report.
Using GDI and nod scan data, we have pinpointed Cabal's core. Data traffic indicates that all commands are originating from this location.
Right. Now look at what we're up against. We can't get close. However, there are 2 ancillary facilities that support the main base. A joint effort assault has been planned. One by us, one by Nod. Dr. Boudreau, if you will.
Although the operation on Colony 6 was a relative success, Cabal is attacking civilian settlements. He kills the old and the infirm and takes the rest for consumption into his army. The Daedalus team and I have implanted one of Cabal's cyborgs with a virus that will infect his production stations.
Commander, your target area is a cyborg processing facility. We need you to get that cyborg into that complex.
Yes. Once inside the facility, the modified cyborg can be interfaced with Cabal's system and infect the production cycle.
Once you accomplish that, I want the entire area swept. Take that complex out completely.
Okay, so it seems like we're just build destroying our way to the finish, but I'm liking the design of these maps for the most part. Again, just because they're long, doesn't mean they're not fun. Again, they're a little tedious, but that's because I keep playing at the lower game speed, and I should probably just play on the faster game speed to just, you know, make this go a little faster. I don't know. I'm also just a slow player in general. All right, so let's throw down the save. This is mission 8. So we're going after the factory that's churning out all of his cyborgs, it sounds like. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.